Eh? Eh? Look at your little toes. Them little toes, huh? Yeah. Oh, hey everybody. This is the Phantom Stranger channel. I just wanted to take a, just a quick break from all the drama and all the campaigns for money and just, make a fun video. Just for once, let's just talk about comic books and stuff. And I'm just sitting here looking at my trades, and I got so much stuff that's like left unread. And just showing the baby the comic book room. She's starting to get into the point where she likes looking at books. She can actually open pages. Oh, sweetie pie, huh? Oh, sweetie pies, huh? Gonna grab the phone. Yeah. But yeah. Probably gonna have... we're hoping to have more kids in the future, so... these all my books get transferred onto them once I'm kind of passed on and all that. They can start their own collections, and I know I'm talking kind of soft. It's a little late. It's a little late out there. Oh. Did you fart? Did you fart, baby? But anybody else out there like a Marvel Essential and DC Showcase kind of collector? Man, I love those kinds of books. I do. I've actually been considering making a video about that too. Like, if you're new to collecting books, and new to comics, like, for a lot of people, there's so many different avenues. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you want to start? Are you gonna start off with like singles? Are you gonna do? Are you just gonna jump right into trades? Are you gonna do digitals? Are you gonna do these phone books? There's a lot of places to start, man, and everything's got its values. Everything has its ups and downs. Not all trades contain every issue. Not all essentials and showcases come with complete issues. As I've learned with the Shazam book, it might have an issue, but then it would only have like a story, like that's a 10-page story or 15-page story out of a 100-page comic. So that was something that I learned as I was going through. Not only that, but it doesn't even have all the issues. There's a point where it jumps like 5 comics. It shows you the covers of them, but it just leaps right past them and moves right on to something else. So that was a little disappointing. But other than that, the Shazam book's pretty fun. What? Sweetie pies. No, you can't grab the phone. No, you can't. You can't grab the phone. I may have to set it down for a moment so I can adjust you. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There's a burp. To burp these. I'm going to burp these out. Hi, sweetie pie. You alright? Yeah, she's good. But so yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about some good comic books. I just from like left to right here, I'll just do my top shelf. Animal Man, really dig that. The last days of Animal Man was okay. I haven't read all of 52 yet, so I'm not quite familiar with his time in outer space with Starfighter, and I think it was Adam Strange. I'm not too familiar with all of that going on. I got up to the point where they got lost, but I'm not too familiar with what happened after. I got a lot of the Alan Moore Swamp Things. Those are great. Spectre, Tales of the Unexpected. I think I just got that, but I haven't read any of it yet. A lot of the X-Forces. I got the Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale Batman books. Actually, this right here, those Batman Year One and all of those kicked off my annual tradition for reading a Batman comic every October. It's just something that I do. It's just a tradition that I've held since, actually it's going on 11 years. Going on 11 years now I've been doing that. And it's been fun. It's a good thing to do. You know, it's good to have like a tradition, or to start a tradition there. Some Deadpools, a bunch of Green Arrow books. Those are fun. Starting off with the Kevin Smith run and the Year One and all of those. Those are really good. Those are really, really good. Judd Winnick, he did a real great job. Man, he did a really great job on that. Loved it. Let's see, we got Hawkman. I just picked up Volume 2 for that. I mean, I already had it digitally, but I was like, man, I gotta get that physical. I love Hawkman so much. I need to get on board with this current run, but then I gotta catch up because I didn't read any of Batman Metal. I've just been out of it when it comes to newer books. Just not that interested, you know. It says I'm a little burnt out, trying to keep up. But I got a bunch of new Avengers, which I was on that run. I mean, I was dating a girl that worked at Borders, and she had this like a really good discount, and so yeah, I would use her discount to buy all my trades at that time. Deadpool, Captain America, got some other ones. Hi, sweetheart. Are you sticking your fingers in my mouth? You sticking your fingers in my mouth, huh? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for not making me throw up. She's trying to push away. Well, I got her with my arm. My one arm here. Hawkeye solo. Man, because I always like Hawkeye. He's always been one of my favorite Avengers. Even when I was a kid, I always really liked him. So it really sucks what they've been doing with him lately. And as much as I loved the Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye, man, he kind of that was the start of the cucking of Hawkeye, and that kind of bummed me out. Like, I mean, that bummed me out that people kept that going. Like, it was fun that it was unique in that story and in that tone, but then the fact that people just kept the ball rolling and just made him worse and worse, it just got annoying. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you have an Ollie's outlet store near you, but man, I got most of those Green Lantern cores. I have another. Yeah, there it is. Right there. All of that, man, like $2.99 a piece. I'm like, hold still. Let me see if I can get this going. Yo. So, like, check that. $2.99. I don't know if you guys can see past my shadow there. $2.99 for like each book, man. $2.99. Like, that's a hell of a good deal on all the Green Lantern cores. I got them for the Larfleeze books, a couple of the Green Lantern books that they had there. I got that Green Lantern book from it. $2.99. I'd go in there with like $12. Yeah, I know you're bored. Yeah, I'd go in there with like $12 and freaking clean house, man. It was great. The only downside is I wish I would have grabbed more of the DC showcases when they had them there. I missed out on Aquaman and Jonah Hex. Missed out on a few of those. Or I missed out on all of those. I didn't get any of those. Those sold out really quickly. But I did manage to get elongated man. Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping up here. I had Taco Bell before dinner. But I managed to get Green Lantern Volume 2, Elongated Man, Super Friends, and Shazam. I managed to get those for $2.99 a piece. I'm like, where? Oh, yeah. And the Phantom Stranger books. I got 1 and 2. I'm reading volume 1 right now. I'm still in the middle, or like, it's just kind of just started it, really. But, yeah, $2.99 a piece, man. I mean, you cannot beat that. You cannot beat that at all. But, oh, sweet. Awesome. Thanks, honey. I like having puke down my shirt.
Honey.
It's good. We good, she good.
She barfed?
Oh, yeah, down my shirt. It's cool.
Oh, grab her away.
Hi. Yeah, this is what it's like being a parent.
Here comes me. Hi. Where?
It's mostly not her.
Blip, 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 blip.
That's what's more important is her.
All right, me and Daddy are gonna do a trade.
Okay.
Here, I give you wipes. I take baby. Yeah, but we are feeling like a champ.
Yeah, you feel good, huh?
Oh, bright light. Great mystery of life. Ceiling fan.
It's all good.
Is that window closed?
Yeah. Yeah, the window's closed. We had a little visitor outside, a little moth trying to get in.
Oh, I'm about to say, when you say visitor, do you mean like raccoon, possum, them weird cats?
No. Just some moths.
Fix your cat legs.
I wanted a little, just make a little detox video. Everybody's talking about politics and money, and everybody's asking for money and bumming for money. Oh, speaking of, I have a Patreon and PayPal. I'll post the links down below. Like, subscribe, and share, but...
Yeah.
Smash that like button, everybody.
At least smash the like button. No.
Yeah, at least hit the like
You're
button.
not asking for money, at least. You're asking for some, hey. When I post new stuff, I want you guys to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured, maybe I'll do more videos like this. I mean, what does everybody out there think? More videos, talk about comics? Need a breather. Everybody need a breather from talking, funding everybody's $25 entry fee comic books and, whatever's going on Twitter. God, that's got to get so boring. I just get so bored with that whenever, because it's like Ethan and Yellow Flash and then Umbrella Guy and Dean C and Nurkish sometimes, and I was just like, God, dude, can we just ease off of Twitter for a day? Can we just talk about comic books? And it's fun to roast things, but can we talk about some books that are good too? I mean, I'd like to recommend some good stuff. Maybe that's what maybe I need to do that more often. Even for the sake of my own mental health. Shit. Let's talk about good comics. Man. Life ain't that bad. I got me a baby girl here. Yeah, my little baby girl. Ain't nothing on her face. I got a little baby girl here.
You got a binky in that face.
Yeah. And she's a sweetie pie.
She's a goober.
No.
Son of a... Then I rest my case.
You little... She just pulled it right out of her mouth and was like, drop, like a microphone.
Wash it.
Alright. So, yeah, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just start grabbing books off my shelf and I'll just start recommending things. Anything on my shelf that anybody sees, just, hey, let me know. Is there something that you see on my shelves here that you have any questions? I've read the vast majority of it. No, I haven't gotten around to this Doctor Strange yet. I want to get around to that one. But I gotta actually start picking up the rest of the Doctor Stranges to get to that one. But the vast majority of this is I've already read. Seriously, the vast majority. There's just a handful of things there's just a few of the essentials I haven't read yet. I've read through most of them, or at least got part way through some of these books, but not all the way through, and pretty much everything over here has been just about read, unless it's got an Ollie's tag on the back. Some of those I haven't touched yet. I haven't gotten around to it. I'm so backlogged. That and digital comics combined. Ugh.
Oh God, don't even get started on digital.
I'll get there. I'll finish someday. It's a good problem to have. Too much entertainment.
But where to start?
Right? I can just marathon a book. It's fantastic. I love it. But, yeah, like I said, if there's, anybody out there, if you see anything on here that you want me to review, or if there's any books that you've seen on here that you liked, just comment down below, and let's talk about it. All right. Well, at this point, I guess I'll just say goodnight. Later, guys.